transaction again. So that's kind of like our bridging platform. We have built another application to simplify strategies that people would want to run against liquid loan or our Earn protocol, which is the liquidity fork that's built for PulseX. So when you're actually looking at, say, the haunted strategy, if you're looking to compound just the way it would, so selling some of your stable coins that you've minted in PulseX and then bringing back more Pulse to continue the cycle over and over, our application allows for that to be done in one single transaction. So there's a call function that calls liquidity pools in PulseX to swap your tokens for you. There's compounding if you are sitting in the stability pool to take your yield and split it against the pools that it belongs into, compound that daily. So when you interact with Amplifier, you're essentially deploying your own personal contract. So the protocol only executes what you predetermine to be put on autopilot. It's not actually housing the custody of your assets again. It's an application that allows you to be in full control for you to determine the strategies and what you want to be running. And it just runs through a giant list of what people have set or predetermined as their instructions, and it just executes the instructions for them. So when you interact with it, it deploys you a personal contract that you are always in ownership of with your personal wallet. You can make changes, you can stop autopilot, you can change your strategy, you can run something different that you didn't like. So maybe you were on half and half, but you didn't want to do that anymore because it's a bull market and the price of Pulse is skyrocketing. So maybe you want to swap to Haunted. Well, you're in full control of that contract because you deployed it and it's a personal contract that you are solely in custody of. So Amplifier is just a custom built front end for these protocols that allows a user to determine instructions within a smart contract that just gets executed for them. So an autopilot on one transaction versus you going into an application daily and running 4, 5, or even 2 transactions, and it just does it for you in the one. So it's cheap and it's gas efficient and it's user friendly because you can run these strategies for months or years if you want to, and it's just going to continuously do everything for you versus you spending your time behind the computer trying to, interact with it daily, because time consuming in giving back your time in crypto is something that is great in my opinion. And if you can compound something to earn more rewards, well, that's passive income, and that's something that everybody in crypto is chasing.
Yeah, the interesting thing with that whole liquidity model that Amplifier is designed to amplify and automate and simplify is that now with the Earn protocol that was recently announced, there will be 2 versions, right? 2 implementations of a liquidity lending protocol and 2 different stable coins for folks to take advantage of. So anyone who has Pulse or PulseX now has options to put those assets, if you don't want to sell them, to instead be able to mint stable coins and provide stability in the stability pool to earn tokens that can be staked to then earn a share of the lending and redemption fees from the system, right? Very powerful systems that are now available for 2 of the most largely available assets that will be on PulseChain, right? And a tool now that can run as a custom front end for both of those that will allow folks to take full advantage of these DeFi lending protocols in a fashion where you can remain in control, or you can even automate it and have the system run your strategies for you automatically on a daily basis. So, basically setting it up where, there's one strategy that's called the half and half strategy. And basically you are using your collateral to mint stable coins. You're using those stable coins to provide stability in the stability pool. And as a result, you're earning liquidation rewards whenever a vault is liquidated. Some of the stablecoin in the stability pool is burned, but you earn a share of the collateral that was then liquidated, right? So you're getting liquidation rewards and you're earning the staking token so that you now are being compensated for providing stability to the protocol, right? You stake the staking tokens so that you can earn the lending and redemption fees generated by the protocol. So now you have three major components: the ability to mint new stable coins. You have the stability pool where you can lock up those stable coins to earn liquidation rewards and the staking token. And then you have the staking pool where you can earn the fees generated by the system. Three different ways you can interact with these two platforms, three different ways you can benefit from it. And these different strategies allow you to connect the dots between all those components in different ways. The half and half strategy is the one where you're minting stable coins, you're providing stability in the stability pool, you're automatically claiming the liquidation rewards and the staking tokens that you're earning, and you're putting those to work in the staking tokens get staked. Your rewards, your liquidation rewards are going back into the trove or vault to add to your collateral, raising your collateralization ratio, making your lending ratio healthier. You're taking the rewards that you, claiming the rewards from the staking pool, the fees that you've earned, and then you're routing the fees from lending fees are in the form of the stable coin. Those get deposited into the stability pool. The redemption fees are in the form of the collateral coin, and those get then put into the trove or vault to raise your collateralization ratio. Okay, what I just described is extremely complex, and it's a bunch of arrows on a flow chart. But my point being that one iteration of running that strategy could very easily be 12 transactions. Okay, but as a user of Amplifier, that was a single button click, that was a single transaction approval, and everything was executed in one event. You got your time back. You have your life back. You don't have to sit here for half an hour executing transactions, approving transactions, waiting for them to complete, going to the next thing, yada, 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 right? This is the power of the automation and what Amplifier brings to the table here, so that you don't have to worry about sitting there clicking buttons all day. You can focus on where you want to put your tokens to work and have the system do that for you.